Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're looking at this maple that I got from Asda, £4. I put a poll up on Instagram asking if people would like to see a video of how to start this on this journey to becoming bonsai. So that's why we're here today. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. So you can see Asda, £4. First of all, I'll show you these leaves. They are really gorgeous, they're really nice, really healthy. We do have roots in here as well. We have got roots. Basically what I would like to explain in this video is that sometimes you get a new tree and the first thing you want to do is cut everything back and make it, as bonsai as possible. What I'm going to show you is how to do best of both worlds. So how to start a nice form, how to select branches and to think about the longevity of the tree and to plan its future whilst maintaining growth whilst it's at this young age and allow it to grow as strong as possible. And just whilst we're talking about it, look at that beautiful colour. Really nice tree. Nice trunk that comes up. We've got this branch here, which I'm going to use as my first branch. Imagine it wired down. We'll get rid of this. We don't need that. It's coming. If you look closely, it's coming off of the trunk anyway, so we'll get rid of that one. And then we have this split here. Let's go ahead and take that off. So then we have this Y split here. Now, why isn't this good for bonsai? Because as this tree thickens and matures, this is always going to be a problem. This is going to create inverse taper and it's not going to look very natural. So the first thing I have sort of discovered and want to share with you is that this branch here coming up is never going to be in the final design. So we may as well bite the bullet and get rid of it now before it sort of starts any swelling in this area, which is going to look quite unnatural and isn't good practice for bonsai. So we'll go ahead and get rid of that first. So now if you can see, we've got trunk, branch 1, and then we've got what to do here. So you could always wire this right down. Well, that was a lot more delicate than I thought it was going to be. That does limit our options a bit, but hey, these things happen. As you can tell, that was accidental. I did not mean to do that. But hey. These things happen, unfortunately. Never mind. So we have first branch, and then what we'll do is, instead of trying to wire this down for second branch, I think this cut may as well just go with it now. That's kind of been taken out of our hands, unfortunately, but that's okay. These things happen. Okay, so now we're left with this. So now we've got nice front, fairly nice movement here in the trunk, branch 1, and then what we can do, I'm going to put a diagram up here to show you the basic principle to help you understand how these trees grow in order to create the bonsai look in the end. So we're looking at a few years past this, but really what you want to do, and this is as these get thicker as well, is you can cut, I would probably cut here, then allow this leaf to become the new leader, and that's going to create a nice taper sort of going up. You've really got to be thinking about the longevity and the long-term plan of the tree to best make use of that. But if you were going for that straight away, you'd probably cut here. Because this tree is so young, so juvenile, I'm going to leave this top growth, just going to deadhead it to like there, and that way it will back bud, and some of these lower buds here will pop out and create branches down here and fill in where we've just lost this big branch. So not the end of the world. It's important to remember not to panic. Things like this happen. So this would make a good cutting. So because this is soft, fleshy, new growth, this would make an excellent cutting. So we just take the bottom leaves off, just like that, and then probably take the very tip growth off like that. Dip that in rooting hormone powder, and you've got yourself a nice cutting. It may take, it may not, but you haven't lost anything trying. Trunk, our first branch, and then in the future we're going to have back budding down here and lots of lovely branches. and we can cut this off and start a new leader in the future. But I basically just wanted to explain my thought process when starting a tree on its way to becoming bonsai. Obviously I had the input from Instagram anyway. I knew that it was a video that people would probably want to watch, so I thought I'd come out and do it. What I'm going to do now is, obviously it's the wrong time of year to be messing around with roots, but we can do what's called slip potting. So you can put something like this into something like that. I'm going to do that now. Yeah, I just wanted to say it's important that you don't cut any roots or anything like that, because it's the wrong time of year for that kind of work. So here we are, potted up, guys. Nice Japanese maple. A couple of cuttings to pop up as well. There we are. So I just kind of wanted to start this tree on its way and explain to you guys the thought process behind and sort of why I do things the way that I do. Hopefully it will help you with your trees. If it does, let me know. Tag me on Instagram at Bonsai Cornwall. Other than the dramatic fail we had here, I hope this has inspired you or given you some ideas if you're sort of stuck on how to start your trees that you've just bought from a supermarket or garden centre. This is a pretty good idea of how to start things on their way. Anyway guys, that's all for today. Hope you've enjoyed this video. And as always, wherever you are in the world, make sure you're taking care of yourself. And I'll see you in the next one.